Hey there, and welcome back to another Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition figure analysis. We finally have another reveal from a recent live stream, and that is, of course, War for Cybertron Voyager Thundercracker. Now, this figure has been leaked out for like months now. The only reason I haven't covered it up till now is because I was waiting for official shots to come out. But now that they're finally here, I can cover him at last. Now, since I've said my piece on this mold more than enough times already, I'll just spare you all that and get straight into the analysis. So first, starting with the color, it appears more blue than the actual blue-green color used in-game. It's fine for what it is, but the color could have been matched a little bit better. The secondary black color might also be a bit too strong, but those are really minor criticisms overall. Let's highlight a few areas and see what other distinctions we can find. First off, the protrusions on his back are for some reason black, whereas they should be blue. This is true of both robot and vehicle mode, and I think in vehicle mode they are blue, so I don't know why they're black here, but that's a minor deviation. And it's hard to see from this angle, but he does have the red stripes on his wings, which are quite a bit darker from what you see in game, as they're quite a bit more of a very light magenta color compared to the darker red you see here, but you know, they got the stripes at least, so we'll give them that. The arms and shoulders are pretty straightforward. Nothing really stands out too much here. The thighs are fully blue, just as they should be. But as we move to the bottom of the legs, that's where several deco differences start to become afoot. So the game version of Thundercracker has like very little black at all, especially on the legs. In fact, the only sections that are black on his legs are his front toes. And that's it. All this additional black coloring you see for his legs and the rest of his feet, that is all wrong. I don't know where this additional black is coming from, but it ain't right. It ain't right at all. When it comes to accessories, he has the Neutron Assault Rifle and the spiked bat. I have to admit, I'm a bit disappointed they didn't include an Energon Repair Ray as well. You've got tooling for it, might as well just throw it in there just for the heck of it. So yeah, there's not a whole lot I could say about this guy that I haven't already said for Skywarp and Starscream. Well, that's about all I got for robot mode. Let's turn over into jet mode. So here we have Thundercracker's jet mode. There's not going to be a whole lot I really have to say about this, but I will say when it comes to jet mode, I'm going to be a little bit more generous than I was for robot mode. The overall deco is accurate enough, but one key point you are likely to notice is that the rear side sections, where his legs are noticeably blue, whereas they are black in jet mode. Now, to their credit, there was no way the toy was ever going to adapt to this, because I even think this design point, simply from a texture point, is wrong. For the record, Thundercracker's jet scheme is essentially an invert of Skywarp's. There are quite a few touches on this jet that I think should have been changed to compensate Thundercracker's robot mode. That huge black section on the back there being one of them. I do believe that particular section should be blue, thus making what you see in jet mode actually accurate. You got a better look at the red stripes there, which are, yeah, still a bit too dark for my liking, but overall, they hit all the points they needed to hit. Yeah, I really do not have a whole lot to say about this guy. Sans the robot deco and the feet, there is not a lot to mention here. My thoughts could best be summed up with this. Odds are, if you've gotten the past two, you'll likely be getting this one. If you haven't gotten any of the past two at this point, this one's not going to incentivize you anymore. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. With that finally done, we'll hopefully be seeing some new molds pretty soon, I hope. I think there's still an Autobot Trooper on the rumor list, so that's the next thing I would guess we would see, but, you know, who knows when that'll be. So, are you getting Thundercracker to complete the trio, or are you just wiping your hands of the whole thing? Let me know down below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.